Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our Hot Seat Spotlight series for the Fall 2025 Builder Innovator Summit. Today, I'm joined by Ali Reichert, who is the Enterprise Account Executive at Wayfair Professional, and she leads the Home Builder Vertical team. Ali, welcome to the Hot Seat.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, could you share a bit about your career journey and what led you to your role at Wayfair?
Yes. So career journey. Prior to Wayfair, I actually was working for a marketing agency that was owned by a printer. So we were tasked with trying to innovate and find new ways to put together multi-channel marketing campaigns to try to drive consumers to our customers' retail locations in most cases. So when the opportunity with Wayfair presented itself, it was kind of a natural fit to move over into the kind of retail space of home builders, which are our model homes and such.
Awesome. So you started off in marketing and just transitioned to enterprise account executive. Awesome. So, what role do you see model homes playing in driving option sales and attachment opportunities for builders?
So this is my sweet spot. This is where I spend all my time. So as I just said, like a lot of focus on retail. I think obviously the model home is the builder's retail store, right? So they're driving traffic there through events, promotions, flyers, advertising, with the goal of creating an experience for their consumers, whether it be someone just walking through or ready to buy a home. That model home is a space to create and sell a dream, what the life can be like there, the community, the potential.
Yeah.
And when you think of your own home, there's attachments everywhere, right? You're talking lighting, you're talking appliances, smart home features, obviously furniture and decor. Those are all pieces that make somebody's house a home. And so model homes are the perfect medium to add in all of those different features and speak to the consumers and create the experience that they're looking for in home. Like in this economy or in this world of like influencer marketing, it,
Mm.
it's it's leveraging your retail space to potentially be an influencer where you can start to see different attachments and different revenue streams through the things that exist in someone's home today.
Yeah, so you mentioned the really huge role that model homes play in the part as far as like attracting buyers and actually keeping them interested, helping them to envision their homes. What is something, a tip or strategy, or something that you're noticing that builders are maybe missing when it comes to what they're implementing in their model homes?
I don't know so much as what someone's missing, but I think like the real goal in the whole attachment sales piece is really creating a good, solid, sticky experience for consumers that are walking through that home. Because in a lot of cases, I've heard builders quote up to 70% of the traffic walking through their models aren't really there to buy a home yet. Like they're just there because it's a beautiful home, it's beautifully furnished, it has all the new features and they're there kind of for the dream, for the fun of it and making it a good, fun, engaging experience through the different attachments keeps people wanting to come back to your models. So when they are at that phase of wanting to purchase a home, you're top of mind for them. They're going to come back because they had a good experience in that home.
Mhm. So switching gears a little bit to the Builder Innovator Summit, you've been a part of the Builder Innovator Summit for several years now, and I'm just interested, what keeps you coming back, and how has the summit, the conversations that you have at the summit, how have they evolved over time?
Oh, there's so many reasons I come back to the summits. I love a small conference. Like it's smaller in size, allows for more personal interaction, more organic
Mm.
interaction. There's lots of different events within there that are informal and make it really easy to meet new builders that I haven't worked with, but also vendors. It's great for vendor partnerships. There's a lot of people there that are passionate about changing the industry, about being innovators, about being open to new ideas. And I that's just a both very fun and very productive environment to be in. I think anyone not going to these is missing out. And I remember the first time I presented, it was hypothetically, we might be able to do this with a model home, and now it's we're doing this with model homes. What's
Absolutely.
next? And so it's been really fun to kind of watch that change happen and have the support of so many builders and vendors that come to these events along the way.
I love that you mentioned that not only do we dream and talk about what innovations could possibly happen in the future, but we're actually working with the change makers who are working on those changes firsthand. So,
Yeah.
thank you so much for mentioning that. A new thing happening this event at the summit. You actually will be moderating the keynote, which is so super exciting. Yeah, so this year's keynote will be titled "Innovation's 13 Answers to Today's Market Turmoil." And with that, what themes or insights do you think will be most important for builders to pay attention to right now?
I wish I had a crystal ball. I think in all honesty, the 2 biggest challenges we're still seeing are affordability,
Hmm.
buyer confidence. I think those are gonna be the biggest things. The affordability is kind of a long-lasting piece, but the buyer confidence in a market that's a little bit different than it has been in the past, 5 years since the kind of boom with COVID, and so, those are going to be really good areas for us to focus on.
Hmm.
To combat those, I think we switch our focus as, leaders in the industry to efficiency and cost control, pricing and incentives. How do we look to embrace new and different construction methods? How can we integrate technology? How can we leverage AI to our benefit, um, and help to drive scale there?
Absolutely. So, lastly, if you had to give builders one piece of advice for navigating today's market turbulence, what would it be?
Leaning into the innovation and using that to gain efficiency and cost control, and just being flexible and open to change. I mean, when we see adversity within markets, that's when we typically see the best and greatest innovations that come out,
Mhm.
and so leaning into that and being open to leveraging them within your businesses.
Builders, if you're listening to this, lean in.
Lean in.
Well, Allie, thank you so much for joining us in the hot seat. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come and sit and chat with me.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone at the summit.
Absolutely. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for watching, and please stay tuned for more builder voices from the summit. Bye.